Hello everyone, and whenever you think about the Beatles you might think of Liverpool. However, there are enough places in London that relate to the Beatles, so let me take you around London and show you all those Beatles related places.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song.
And the first location is of course the famous Abbey Road. And you know that you have the right crossing when you see that pothole there right on the pedestrian. To be fair, it's not that difficult because it's also right opposite Abbey Road Studios. At the Abbey Road Studios, not only the famous Abbey Road album has been recorded there, no, the Beatles recorded almost all of their albums and singles there from 1962 till 1970. Unfortunately, those street signs are not from the old time anymore, but they are very well protected just in case someone would steal them. On 7 Cavendish Avenue here, this home on the right, I'm a bit scared of filming it because you will see the security cameras hanging there, is the home of Paul McCartney. He still lives there and he bought this house in 1963 for 40 grand. Ringo Starr had the lease on the first and the ground floor flat on 34 Montagu Square in the mid-1960s. He only barely lived here though. He rented it out to the likes as Paul and John with Yoko, but also to Jimi Hendrix with his manager and his girlfriends. Paul McCartney recorded several demos here, including I'm Looking For You.
I'm looking through you, where did you go? I thought I knew you, what did I know?
On December 1967, the Beatles opened the Apple Store on 94 Baker Street. According to Paul McCartney, this was a place where beautiful people could buy beautiful things. The building was painted in psychedelic colors and murals, but unfortunately due to complaints, these paintings were removed in May 1968. The store had some problems with staff members and customers that robbed and looted the place, and the store had to close down in July 1968. And the Beatles lost 200 grand with this project.
A Rolling Stones throw from Orchard Street, it's the Apple, the Beatles' new boutique. To mark the opening, the proud owners gave an apple juice party.
And then something more positive at 57 Wimpole Street. It is here where Paul woke up in his girlfriend's family house, Jane Asher's family, with the tune of Yesterday in his head. And he wrote it down as scrambled eggs. Oh my baby, I love your legs. As a lyrical placeholder.
Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
57 Green Street is maybe the most special flat of them all. It's next to Hyde Park and it's the only flat in London where all 4 Beatles lived in together. In autumn 1963, John, Paul, Ringo and George moved into this shared flat together. You may have heard of Beatles Mania, and that was born here at the London Palladium on the 13th of October, where the Beatles played on the Sunday night show. Later on, the Daily Mail described the screaming fans suffering from Beatles Mania. And next to the London Palladium you'll find Sunderland House, where Brian Epstein's NEMS Office was, the manager of the Beatles. It was here where John Lennon made the bigger than Jesus remark in an interview to Mark Cleveland for the Evening Standard in 1966. This comment made so much uproar, an anti-backslash of the Beatles in the USA, and basically could be said that this led to the Beatles giving up playing live.
I'm not saying that we're better or greater or comparing us with Jesus Christ as a person or God as a thing or whatever it is. You know, I just said what I said and it was wrong or was taken wrong, and now it's all this.
At the John Wills Theatre was where John Lennon made the famous introduction to Twist and Shout in 1963 at the Royal Variety Show in the presence of Her Majesty's Queen's mother, Princess Margaret and Lord Snowdon.
I'd like to ask your help. Would the people in the cheaper seats clap your hands? And the rest of you, if you just rattle your jewellery.
And what a better way to finish our London Beatles Tour than on 3 Savile Row, where the Beatles placed their last performance on the 30th of January 1969 on the rooftop of the Beatles Apple Corporation office. And the police ordered them to stop from playing, and then John Lennon concluded the performance with saying, "On behalf of the group and myself, thank you very much, and I hope we passed the audition."
I'd like to say thank you on behalf of the group and ourselves, and I hope we passed the audition.